Saying good Pennsylvanian. Today want to give us an moral teaching. Title is different of our sex manner and love touching manner. This title Yidan wanted let everyone know the difference of our sex manner and love touching manner. Those two manner, one have seen, another don't have seen. So today this title Yidan just wanted to let everyone clearly realize what kind of behavior is titled as our sex manner. Of course, our sex manner will have seen. And also, Yidan wanted to let everyone know what kind of behavior is titled as love touching manner. And this kind of manner, if we do it, will not have seen. So those two type of manner, the definition or the explanation is stated below. First, for our sex manner, it means any behavior of intercourse or sexually attract or sex seduction attract or complicated sex relationship or mutual body or private part touching and so on. Just establish, just do it just to satisfy on sex desire without any love or good feeling by each another. And importantly, both of them is not harmless and wise relationship. And this kind of our sex manner will have seen. After hear what Yidan's explanation, what kind of behavior is titled as our sex manner, everyone should already realize our sex manner mean any sex behavior. Just do it just to satisfy on sex desire. And the partner or the victim which sexually behave with us is not harmless and wise relationship. Or both of the partner also don't have any good or love feeling each another. Both of the partner enjoy the sex behavior just to satisfy sex desire. Or it mean any kind of sex behavior like intercourse. Intercourse mean touch other body or private part without approval. Or sexually attack mean enforcement to having sex with the victim without victim willingness. Or sex seduction attack or mean using the sex content to promote to attract other shifting so other willing to having sex with us. Or complicated sex relationship or mean having sex with different kind of people in whole of the life, and this kind of sex partner is just a short term sex relationship. It's not husband and wife. Maybe it's like sex worker or even sex addict, pupil, and so on. Or mutual body or private part touching, which both of them is willingness, but also not husband and wife relationship. Importantly, those kind of sex behavior is adaptable or do it just to satisfy on sex desire. Without love, good feeling by both of the partner or even the victim, and not husband and wife relationship, then this kind of sex behavior you have seen. So everyone must careful. Don't commit devil sex manner, but not near night. And another type is called love touching manner. What is love touching manner? The meaning or explanation is body touching is established or do it on mutual appear good or love feeling. Of course, just limit to body touching without sex contact. Like example, hug, sleep or sit together, or even kissing, and so on. And just limited to origin and separate soul mutually. As Yidam said before, only origin or separate soul naturally will appear loving her. If mutually is not origin or separate soul, sure will not have loving her appear. It means those origin or separate soul mutually having body touching is because appear or inspired by deep love feeling is another. Is the person love is another. So this kind of body touching within origin or separate soul mutually will do not have seen. So love touching manner mean any body touching of course without sex contact, like just sleep together, sit together, hug, kissing together, and so on. This do it mutually by origin or separate soul is another. Then this kind of behaving is deemed as, is titled as love touching manner and without sin. Because as Yidam already talked before, origin and separate soul when meet naturally will appear good or love feeling is another. And this kind of good or love feeling sure effort those origin or separate soul wanted to body touching to represent this is another. So this kind of behaving is mean body touching is another by those origin or separate soul. This kind of behaving represent love, caring is another. It's not because to satisfy sex desire. So this kind of behaving will not have sin. Of course, just limited to body touching, but without sex contact. So after everyone hear the explanation as tasted by Yidam what kind of behaving is titled as devil seminar and will have seen, and what kind of behaving is titled as love touching manner but without sin. So everyone must care if any behaving we are doing is diverse manner or love touching manner. So to avoid bring sin to on. Because Yidam before hear and said cry person saying that he having complicated sex relationship because both of the partner having good or love feeling together. But after Yidam hear what he say Yidam already near night. This kind of reason is not correct. It's like an excuse. As Yidam already say, for love touching manner also cannot having sex contact, just limited to body touching. And of course also just limited to origin or separate soul mutually. If what the sex partner you are make love with is not origin or separate soul and not harbors and wife in future, sure you are committed sex crime. No different why so important Now Yidam wanted to let everyone know why Yidam wanted all to know clearly what difference between those two manners. Someone will ask why so important? Because a reason has two. First, many people after complicated sex relationship, as Yidam already taught, will say both have good feeling, having sex or body private part touching, because appear good or love feeling is another. And Yidam already say actually if mutually is not origin or separate soul or not harbors and wife, those behavior is defined as satisfied sex desire. SQ is not established or mean is not true. As Yidam already mentioned before, if we are the person who always find sex partner to enjoy sex, and those kind of partner change a lot or not future husband and wife, is like a temporary sex partnership. Sure, this kind of complicated sex relationship you have seen, or even we are having private part or body touching with someone which is not harbors and why, or is not origin or separate soul. Sure, we will do those kind of sex behavior just to satisfy sex desire. Actually, is without any good or love feeling is another. So if we having a lot of excuse by saying we are having good feeling or love feeling mutually, only body touching, but if the partner is not origin or separate soul, sure will not appear love feeling mutually. So this kind of excuse is not established or mean is not true. Sure, you have seen or mean cannot cheat other to believe it. Or mean any sex behaving of intercourse, sexually attract, sex seduction attract, complicated sex relationship is RW on satisfy sex desire, not because appear good love feeling mutually. So both man and woman must careful. Don't commit or mean don't do this kind of devil sex manner. Except the sex conduct or body private part touching is established by harbors and wife. If not established by harbors and wife, sure have seen. As you already mentioned very clear, any sex contract is not established by harbors and wife. Sure, this kind of sex contract will deem as complicated sex relationship. Sure will have seen. Or any body or private touching is established just for short-term relationship and not harbors and wife. Sure also will have seen. Or any body touching is not established by origin or separate soul mutually. Sure also will have seen because this kind of behaving is just to satisfy sex desire, is not established by good or love feeling is another. So every man or woman must careful. Don't commit devil sex manner, but still have many excuses to cheat your own self to believe don't have sin. And repeat if someone is not our harbors and wife, but if we having sex conduct, no matter both of them is willing or just one side is willing, the person who do it sure will have sin. And if any body touching is not established by both origin or separate soul, sure also we have seen because this kind of behaving is not established by good or love feeling, but it's just to satisfy sex desire. As you have already mentioned just now, only origin or separate soul will appear love or good feeling is another when meet. Except from them, if someone is not origin or separate soul, sure will not appear love or good feeling mutually. So this first reason why Yidan wanted to everyone know the difference of devil sex manner and love touching manner, so everyone don't commit it and has many excuses to cheat oneself to believe don't have sin. But actually the sin will still undergo according to universal law. And second reason why Yidam wanted to let everyone know the difference is because many origin or separate soul when meet sure will naturally appear love or good feeling hurt until desire or interest to having body touching. Of course this kind of body touching is without any sex contact, just limited to body touching as Yidam already mentioned just now, like sit, sleep, or hang, or kitchen is another. But because they will scare of have seen if body touching is not established by husband and wife relationship. So those origin or separate soul will always maintain distance, control heart on mind and behave until become danger. It means some of the origin or separate soul when meet naturally will appear love or good feeling is another, until I wanted to body touching is another to feel it. But they will misunderstand if not harbor as well. Body touching is another we have seen, so we always maintain distance, control heart on mind and behave until make both of the origin or separate soul become like a danger. But actually if body touching is implied by or because appear good or love feeling together, sure without sin although is not harbored as why. Of course just limited to body touching without any sex contact, and just limited to origin or separate soul mutually. This behavior can title as mutual loving care by each another origin or separate soul, although not husband and wife also can. Of course just limit to body touching but without sex contact, if no will destroy family structure. And Yidam already say for origin or separate soul can body touching to feel the love caring hurt naturally appear by both origin and separate soul, but cannot have having sex contact if not husband and wife. If no will destroy family structure. Why? If both of the origin or separate soul is not husband and wife, but having sex contact and then uncarefully pregnancy, then how this kind of family will establish if he already have family. So it means if both of the origin or separate soul is not relationship of husband and wife, then just limited to body touching without any sex contact to avoid destroy family structure. And also if those origin or separate soul, both of them is husband and wife relationship, but also must just using manual pregnancy method, or mean can have generation, but just using some manual method without sex contact to pregnancy, because sex contact just will bring harm to human. Is painful contact. Why Idam say like this? Idam asks everyone, if you are having sex contact experience, you found that the first time of the sex contact is full of painful, no matter both of the husband or wife. Sex contact is not an funny or enjoyment as talked by others. Actually, the first time of sex contact is full of painful by both of husband and wife. So it means sex contact just will bring harm to both of the partner. As Idam already mentioned many times, any behavior which will bring harm to one another sure is not a true behavior, is not a correct behavior. So just encourage all avoid to do it frequently, because that will bring harm, hurt to human body, especially the genital part or the reproduction system. Never Idam encourage every husband has wife just using some manual pregnancy method to both generation. No need having sex contact. How to do it? Everyone just use your brain to think it. Actually, is no need to find the doctor to do the manual pregnancy method. Sex contact not only will bring harm or hurt to human body, it also have another meaning, like in heaven is without sex contact. It means sex contact is an abnormal behavior, is not certainly or must experience behavior. It is an option. But in heaven actually sex contact is prohibited or is not allowed, because it will bring hurt to human body, although both of them is husband or wife. So for the second reason, Idam wanted to let everyone know why the difference of devil sex manner or love touching manner is because if both of the origin or separate soul when meet and appear good or love feeling each another, then no need to maintain distance, because body touching between origin or separate soul is without sin. This kind of behavior can deem as loving care each another. Of course, it's just limited to origin or separate soul, and just limited to body touching without any sex contact although it's not husband and wife. So no need to maintain far distance and make like a stranger, because it without sin. Its body touching is established by both origin and separate soul. And also Yidam encourages everyone. If we wanted to bomb the generation, then just using the manual penalty method without sex contact, because sex contact just will bring harm to human body. Or in another mean, in heaven is without sex contact. Actually, sex contact is not an enjoyment, but it's a painful behavior. Finally, Yidam as why everyone must evaluate clearly on behavior is what type. Do not after commit devil sex manner, but many excuse to cover all mistake. But true is true. Sin will exist. It's not we just cheat ourselves by saying this kind of devil sex manner without sin, then you will away from any sin. This kind of thinking is just to make on funny. As we already mentioned many times, sin will appear or exist because we are doing some behavior which bring harm to one another. Sin will not appear or disappear because of accuse or because of any nation which created by us, just to make all happy. And then this is a very simply thinking. So everyone must evaluate clearly what kind of behavior is deemed as devil sex manner, and don't do it to avoid any sin punishment. In another way, if origin or separate soul meet together and mutually having good or love feeling, then no need force to maintain distance, because love touching manner without sex contact is represent origin or separate soul. Loving care is another, will not have sin, although not husband and wife. So in another way, it means if someday both origin or separate soul meet together and naturally appear good or love feeling is another, and wanted to body touching to feel it, actually no need care to having sin, just do it, but just to make sure don't develop until having sex contact, because just limited to body touching, although it's not husband and wife, also can body touching. Of course, the condition is both of them must identify of origin and separate soul, because you already mentioned origin and separate soul naturally will appear good or love feeling when meet. Body touching is another, is the percent. Loving care is another. So without sin, although not husband and wife also can, but just remember don't having sex contact. So no need to especially to maintain distance and make like stranger, because this will decrease the good or love feeling is another. And here Yidan wanted to explain what mean by origin or separate soul. As Yidan already mentioned before, origin or separate soul mean any body is not same, but the soul it come from same origin. So it what mean by origin or separate soul, or mean our soul is separated to 3 soul, and those 3 soul individual have own body. Then those 3 person is deemed as origin or separate soul mutually. This is what mean by origin or separate soul. Finish for now. Let Mao and Gaulis.